Hey, and welcome to Southern Food Junkie. Today we're going to be making these delicious homemade pancakes. Alright, so what we're going to need to start is a cup and a half of self-rising flour, 1 1/4 cups of whole milk, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of melted butter. So you're going to need some sort of a bowl or a pitcher. Here I'm using a pitcher. We're going to pour our wet ingredients in first, starting with our milk. Next we're going to pour our melted butter in. And then we're going to put in our tablespoon of sugar. Grab your whisk and we're going to whisk this together real good. And after we do this, we'll put our egg in here. Now we got that mixed up pretty good. We're going to put our egg in here and then we're going to mix it up. Now it's time to add in our flour. Remember, I'm using self-rising flour. Some people do use all-purpose flour for this, and at that point you'd have to use the salt and the baking soda. But we are using all-purpose flour, so it's got those leavening agents mixed in. So here we're just going to mix it together pretty good, just to get some of the lumps out. It's okay if some of the lumps are in. Those lumps can add a air pocket to the pancake and make it pretty nice and fluffy. Once we get it to this consistency right here, we're pretty much done with this and we're ready to go to the flat top. Here we got our griddle and we're going to turn it on to about 350. Make sure you preheat this and get your surface nice and hot. Once we've done that, we're going to add a little bit of butter on top. I like to add the butter. The butter adds a nice rich flavor to the pancakes and it also gives it that nice crust that we're looking for. Spread your butter around pretty good. Make sure you don't burn yourself. You can take a spatula. It's best to use a silicone or a rubber type spatula for anything that's a non-stick surface. As you can see, mine's kind of messed up. It's been like this for a while. So I just use this one. I'm not actually scraping the surface here though, even though it kind of looks like it. I'm just barely gliding this butter along here. It's time to pour them out. This is the whole reason why I use the pitcher. It makes it super easy to pour these. I've been doing this for probably about 10 or more years. I bought this pitcher specifically for pancakes. I was in a restaurant store one time and I noticed they had like this pitcher to use for, it was designed for pancakes with a long spout. It was a good bit more expensive than this, and me being the cheap person that I was and thinking that this is very durable, this pitcher that I'm using. But anyway, I make these pancakes. I pour just a little bit out. If you pour it in the middle, kind of swirl it around. If you have your consistency right on your batter, these will spread out into a perfect round shape, as you see mine have done here. Now we're just going to leave them here until some bubbles start forming, and let's watch what happens. Just to note, this is on a time lapse here, so I just wanted you to be aware of that. This is taking place at a rapid speed, so I just wanted you to see how the bubbles start forming in here, and once we get to the end of this clip, they're almost ready to flip. Once they cook on the first side and you get the bubbles, you flip them over and you get this nice golden brown color. It don't take long to cook them on this next side here. Basically, they're pretty much done. You just want to brown this other side. And here you can see what the other side looks like. Like I said, we just want to brown those. Now it's time to plate them up and enjoy them.